Hello everyone. Good morning students. Dear students, in previous class we discussed a very important chapter of your NCERT exercise algebraic expression and we take and solve so many questions based on them. Okay. Dear students, today we are going to discuss a very important chapter of your NCERT exercise, which is what? Comparing quantities. Okay. And in that chapter there are so many topics included in that chapter, like first of all we discuss problem based on ratio, then after we discuss problem based on percentage, then after we discuss about the problem based on profit and loss, and then after we discuss about the problem based on what simple interest and amount. So all that topic included in that chapter. Okay. Dear students, in going to discuss that chapter, first of all we discuss some basic concept based on ratio. Let's see. Dear students, first of all we discuss about how many meter in 1 kilometer. Dear students, you know that in 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter. Okay. And how many centimeter in 1 meter? You know that in 1 meter there are 100 centimeter. And how many kilogram in 1 kg? 1 kilogram. Just in 1 kg there are 1000 grams. Similarly, dear students, how many seconds? How many seconds in 1 hour? You know that in 1 hour there are 3600 seconds. Okay. And how many meter, kilogram, second. Okay. Now how many paise in 1 rupees? So you know that in 1 rupees there are what? 100 paise. So these are some important relation between the units of the quantity. Okay. So all this is very important for that chapter. Now this one we take and solve some questions based on ratio. Let's see. Now, first of all, we discuss some question based on ratio. Let's see. Find the ratio. First, we take the first question is find the ratio of. First part of this question is what? 15 kg to 210 gram. 15 kg to 210 gram. Second one is, dear friends, rupees 5 to 50 paise. Rupees 5 to 50 paise. Third one is what? 30 days to 36 hours. 30 days to 36 hours. Okay, distant. Third one is what? 30 days to 36 hours. Okay. And next one is what? Next one is what? 5 kilometer to 3000 meter. There are some important questions of your NCERT exercise and we find a ratio between them. Because of our question is what? Find the ratio of that. Okay. Now, in going to discuss that now, first of all we take and solve first part of this question. Let's see its solution. We take the first part and our first part is what? A ratio to 515 kg to what? 210 gram. Dear student, one important thing is that we find the ratio. We compare only the similar quantities. Okay, we compare only the similar quantity because this is kilogram, this is gram. Both are represent the weight of an object. Okay, so we compare it. And we don't compare if we find a ratio of 15 kg to 50 paise, there are no any comparison between them because of they are the different quantities. One important thing is that we always compare the similar quantities. Okay, and in order to comparing, first of all we convert it into the same units. Dear friends, both kilograms and grams represent the weight of an object or mass of an object. So first of all, we convert it into the same units. You convert gram into kilogram, or you can convert kilogram into gram. Easy, we take easy way for we convert kilogram to gram. Okay. Now look at solution. Since we know that in 1 kilogram there are what, how many gram? 1000 gram. Okay, dear friends, in 1 kilogram how many gram? There is 1000 gram. Since in 15 kilogram, that is 15 into 1000 gram, that is what? 15, 1, 2, 3, 15,000 grams. Thus the required ratio, the required ratios are what? 15 kg to what? 2210 gram. Now this, look, we put 15 kg to 15,000 grams. Here we write what? 15,000 gram upon, and we write 210 gram as it is. Now look, gram cancel to each other, okay, and 1010 cancel to each other. So we get what? 15 into 100. We take separately the 0 and 21. Now 3 7 are 21, 3 5 are 15. That is what? 500 upon 7. So there is no, this fraction is in its simplest form. There is no common factor other than 1. So this is our required ratio. Thus the required ratio is 500 is to 7. This is our required answer. Thus in this way you can solve each and every question of your NCERT exercise based on these topics. Now we take and solve second part of this question. Let's see. Look, listen, we take and solve the second part of this question, which is what? Rupees 5 to 50 paise. Dear student, here this question is also represent the same quantities, because of this is in both represent the rupees amount. Okay. One important thing is that here 5 is in rupees and 50 is in paise. So thus just I discuss about that. In going to discuss the find the ratio of the similar quantities, first of all we compare it into the same units. So first of all we convert rupees into paise or paise into rupees. Then after we find the required ratios. Let's see. So since we know that in 1 rupee there are how many paise? 100 paise. In 1 rupee there are 100 paise. Same in 5 rupees, dear friend, this is 5 into 100 paise. 5 into what? 100 paise. Thus the required ratio is what? Rupees 5 upon what? 50 paise. Now we put the 55 rupees is what? 5 rupees, and we can write 500 paise. 500 paise upon 50 paise, right as it is. 50 paise, right as it is. Now let's see. Paise cancel to each other. 0 0 cancel to each other. 5 on the 5, 5 10 the 50. Thus since the required ratio is what? 10 upon 1, that is 10 is to ratio 1. This is our required solution of these questions. Okay, dear friends, so this is the process to solve that type of question, because this is one of the most important questions of your NCERT exercise. Okay, now dear friends, similarly we take and solve the third part of this question. Let's see. Now we take and solve the third part of this question, which is what? 30 days to 36 hours. ठीक है, 30 days to 36 hours. Just in that question also, both the represent the time division, and this is in days and this is in hours. So first of all we convert hours into days or days into the hours, and after we can simplify that question easily. Okay, now look, since in one day, how many hours in one day? How many hours? That 24 hours, na? Yes. In one day there are what? 24 hours. Okay. Since in 30 days, that is 30 into 24 hours. Okay, different. Because of we know that in one day there is 24 hours. So in 30 days there is what? 30 into 24 hours. Now, since thus the required ratio is what? 30 days to 36 hours. So 30 days we can write what? 30 into 24 hours upon this is write as 36 hours. Okay, now look, here hours cancel to each other. Okay, now what I get? This is 30 into 24 upon 36. Now what I do? Now we simplify them. Let's see. 12 3s are 36, 12 2s are 24. Now 3 1s are 3, 3 10s are 30. Now we get what? 10 2s are 20 upon the 1, that is the required ratio is 20:1. Okay, nothing, because of there now there are no any common factor other than 1. So this is our required solution of the given question. Thus, based on in this way we solve that question. Okay, this is one of the most important question, and this is very basic questions. Okay, so in going to find a ratio of any similar quantities, first of all you convert it into the same unit, then after you can solve each and every question of your NCERT exercise based on that topic. Now finally we take and solve the last part of this question, which is also very important question. Let's see. Dear friend, we take fourth part of this question, okay, and solve it. Let's see. Our fourth part is what? 5 kilometer to 3000 meter. Okay, our fourth part of this question is what? 5 kilometer to 3000 meter. What I do in that question? We also find the ratio. Okay, now look. One important thing is that we have meter and kilometer. Both represent the same quantity. Both represent the what? Same quantity, na? Same quantity means what? That represent the same quantity means distance. Okay. Now, look. In 1 kilometer, how many meter? Just I discussed about that. In 1000 meter. Since in 5 kilometer there are 5 into 1000, that is 5000 meter. Thus, dear student, in this way, in 5 kilometer there is 5000 meter. Okay. Now, so in going to find the ratio of that quantity, first of all we compare it into the same units. Na? So, thus the required ratio, the required ratio is what? 5 kilometer to 3000 meter. 5 kilometer to what? 3000 meter. Now look, how many meter? Just I discussed about in 5 kilometer they are what? 5000 meter, na? So here we write as what? 5000 meter upon, and in kilometer we write as what? 3000 meter. Now meter cancel to each other, and 3 zeros cancel to each other. So we get as what? 5/3. Thus the required ratio is 5/3. This is our required solution of this question. Thus, in this way, we can solve all part of this question, and we discuss all the important facts related to that type of questions. Now, dear student, in this way, I think all are clear the concept of that topic. Okay. Now, dear students, we take and solve some other questions based on percentage. This topic is clear now. Okay. Thus, in this way, first, dear student, you revise all the topic which we discuss in that class based on ratio. After that, you can solve each and every questions of your NCERT exercise. Okay. Now we take and discuss the next topic of that chapter, which is percentage. Okay, and we take some questions of in your NCERT exercise and solve it. Let's see. We take, dear students, we take questions based on percentage. Dear students, percentage. Okay. Dear students, percentage means what? What is the concept of percentage? Percentage means per 100. Percentage means what? Per 100. Per 100 means if we write 1%, then you can write 1 upon 100. This is the concept of percentage. This is very easy topic. Okay. Percentage means per 100, and we can write 1% as 1 by 100 simply. Okay. Now look. Now, dear friends, we take and solve some problem based on percentage. Let's see a question of your NCERT exercise. Let's see. Find the whole quantity if we take a question. Find the whole quantity. Find the whole quantity if 5% of its its 5% of its is 600. Is 600. Let's see its solution. Okay, dear students, this is the question here, and our question is find the whole quantity. Find the whole quantity if 5% of its is 600. So in that type of question, first of all, we let the whole quantity be x. Okay, let's see. First of all, we let the whole quantity be x. Let the whole quantity be x. Then, according to the statement, what I write? Let's see. The whole find the whole quantity if 5% of it means 5% of whole quantity is what? 600. Is according to statement, this is the condition now. So what is the condition? 5% of it means then 5% of x, because of we take the whole quantity dx. So 5% of what? X. 5% of x is equal to what? 600. This is the condition of that questions. Okay, this is the condition of that question, means 5% of x is equal to what? 600. Now we simplify them and we get the value of whole quantity as x. Let's see. We can write 5% as 5 by 100 of means into x is equal to 600. That is the value of x is equal to 600 into 100 upon 5. Now we multiply them. 5 in the 5 carry 1. 10, 5 to the 10, 0. Okay, now the whole quantity x be what? 1,2,000. 12,000 rupees. So the whole quantity be 12,000. Okay, so this is our required solution of the given question. Okay, means this is the concept of that type of question. So in this way you can solve all the question of your NCERT exercise based on percentage. We take one more question on percentage. Let's see. Find. Look, your question is find what 20% of rupees 20% of rupees what? 2,500. 2,500. This is also very basic questions. Okay, This is question here. Okay, we find 20% of rupees 22,500. Dear student, in that type of question, we just simplify them easily. Dear student, the concept of is multiply, means 20% of multiplied by 2,500. 20% means what? Just like 20 upon 100. The concept of 20% means what? 20 upon 100 into 2,500. 20 cancel to each other. So we get what? 25 into 20. Now 25 25 to the what? 50. Right, 25 to the 50. Thus, the required answer is what? 500 rupees. Thus, dear student, in this way, you can solve all the questions of your NCERT exercise based on percentage also. Now, dear student, we take the next topic of your chapter, which is simple interest and amount. Let's see. Now, we take a problem based on simple interest. Dear student, the basic formula of simple interest is what? Look, the basic formula of simple interest is what? P into R into T by 100. Okay. Here P is what? Here P is what? Principal amount. R is what? Rate of interest. R is what here? Yes, rate of interest. And T is what? Total time for which the money is deposited. Okay. Total time. And a very important formula of that topic is amount. Different. The formula of amount is equal to what? Simple interest plus principal, or you can write amount is equal to principal plus simple interest. This is the formula for the amount, okay, of that particular rashi or principal. Okay, so this is the concept of, in that topic there are two important formula. Now we take and solve one question based on this topic, then clear the concept of that formula. Let's see. We take a question. Find the amount. Your question is find the amount if principal amount is rupees what? 1200. Rate of interest R is 12%. Rate of interest is what? 12% per annum. 12% per annum. Okay. And time taken by 3 years. Dear friends, in that question we find the amount. So for finding the amount, first of all we find the simple interest. No, we find the simple interest of that amount. Let's see. First we find the simple interest, since we know that simple interest, the formula for the simple P into R into T upon 100. The formula for the simple interest is what? P into R into T upon 100. Thus we get principal is what? 1200. Rate is what? 12%. And time is 3 years upon 100. So this is the formula for simple interest. Now we put all the values in that formula. Now simplify it. Let's see. Here 20 cancel to each other. So we get 144 into 3. 144 into 3. Now we get what? 3 for the 8. 432 rupees. 432. Dear students, this is the simple interest. This is what? This is the simple interest on that amount. But we find what? But this one we find the amount, no? We find the amount, and just I discuss about that. The formula for the amount is what? Principal plus simple interest. Thus, the amount will be, thus the amount will be, the amount will be is equal to what? Principal plus simple interest. That is, the principal amount is what? Rupees 1200 plus, and simple interest we find on that topic, that amount is what? Rupees 432. So thus the amount will be what? 1630 rupees, 1632. This is our final answer. Okay dear students, thus in this way dear students, you can solve each and every question of your NCERT exercise based on that topic. Now we take one more question based on your topic profit and loss. Let's see. Now we take a question. Look, find profit percent if cost price is given as what? Rupees 12,000 and selling price given as rupees what? 13,500. This is the question here. Here we find what? We find the profit percent. If cost price is rupees, if cost price is rupees 12,000 and selling price is rupees 13,500. This is the question here. Find what? We find the profit percent. Different, the formula for the profit percent is what? Different, profit percent or loss percent, both are find on the cost price. The formula for the relation, since we will write in this, since we know that profit percent is equal to what? Profit percent is equal to profit upon cost price into 100, and the formula for the loss percent is equal to what? Loss upon cost price into 100. Means both the loss percent and cost percent find on CP always. Okay. Now we will take that question. First in that question we find the profit percent. So here, since selling price is greater than what? Cost price. Now here, since profit is what? Profit is equal to selling price minus cost price. So selling price is what? Rupees 13,500 minus, this is rupees 12,000. Okay, now we get what? Rupees 1,500 rupees is left. Okay. Now here, we subtract 13,500, 12,000 minus 13,500, so 1,500 is left. Now look, what I do, dear friends. Since profit percent is equal to what? Profit is what? 1,500 upon. So cost price is what? This 12,000 into 100. Now 20 cancel to each other. 10 also cancel to each other. So we get 15 into 10 upon 12. Okay. Now 3 4s are 12. 3 5s are 15. 2 2s are 4. 2 5s are 10. 5 5s are 25 upon 2, 25 upon 2, and subtract them, we get 12.5%. So in this way, the profit percent will be what? 12.5%. Thus, dear students, in this way, today we discuss all the topic which are included in your chapter comparing the quantities. Now, first you revise all the question with all the topic which we discuss in that class. After that, in next class, dear students, we take and revise some other important chapter of your NCERT exercise. Okay, now you completed the exercise comparing the quantities. Thank you all.